All right, we're back again. This video is entitled School is Not for Everyone, because it's true. It's not. School isn't for everyone. However, education is. We should all be constantly learning, and we should all be trying to use our environment and our circumstances to be able to learn something that's going to put ourselves in a better situation. As far as school goes, I don't suggest that anyone who absolutely has no idea what they want to be go to school and unnecessarily create any debt. And if you need to take a year off or two off, or just go and kind of live life before you can figure out exactly what it is that you want to do, then do so. This is for people who want to do a type of learning that would be an alternative style of learning as opposed to the conventional methods of secondary education. So one thing that I tell people, if you don't know what you want to do, is figure out your talents. We all have to take time to look inside ourselves and figure out what are my gifts. And of these gifts that I have, because everybody has them, which one of these are marketable, or which combination of these gifts are marketable. So if you're looking inside yourself and you're still drawing a blank, then talk to the people that are around you the most, the people that know you very well, the people who believe in you. Hopefully you have people who believe in you. We all should. And listen to them. Get some insight from them about things that you're good at, or that they feel that you excel at, or that they think that, you do well, or they could picture you doing well. And a lot of things are about what we can picture ourselves doing. Hopefully, if you don't have a vision for yourself, someone else has one for you. And then, you can use that maybe as a branch, or as a jumping off point. So as far as, seeking answers and trying to figure out exactly what works for you, how do you go about doing that? How do you go about getting an education, although you're not going to go to school? There's so many different things out there, especially now. This device right here, obviously not the one that I use when I'm doing these videos, is amazing. It has every library in the world on it, and you can access it 24 hours a day. It has videos, it has tutorials, it has white papers, and it even has Groupons. And I think the Groupons are cool because, let's say you got a little bit of, you got $50 and there's something that you always want to do, some sort of personal adventure, whether it be flying a plane, or going skydiving. You may go and do those things and figure and think to yourself, you know what? I would be very good doing this, or I'd be very happy doing this. Now, how do I get into it? You want to make sure that you talk to people who are already doing the things that you are consider doing. If you talk to those people, they can give you an insight that no school is going to be able to give you. They can tell you exactly what they like about the job, what they hate about the job, what they wish they had known before they started the job, and you can use these things to your benefit. Me personally, let's say you need to go to books, but you're working 2-3 jobs. I've been there before, and it wasn't fun. The good thing about the Android platform, which is the reason why I'm Android 100% of the way, is that they have this app called @Voice, and it's just an @ and then voice. It's completely free. You download it on your phone, and you can rip through books with this. So let's say that you have a whole article that's like 13 pages that you want to read. This thing can do up to thousands and thousands of pages. You just download it on your phone, and you're working 2 jobs. The only time that you have is when you're in the car going from one place to the next place. You pull up the website, you hold your finger on it, you can select, you hit select all, copy that, open up the @Voice app, and then when you open up the @Voice app, it's going to give you an option up in the right hand corner. It may already be something on the phone from the last time you had it. It has a thing that's like that little recycle or refresh button. You can hit that and hit clear content. then you hit the top right. I think it has like three dots or something. You hit the top right and you select paste. It puts the whole article in there. You can read it on your way to and from work. Another great app is LibriVox. LibriVox has lots of books in there. Some of them self-help. We need to listen to some self-help books sometimes. I know that I do, so I can keep my mind right and keep my mind thinking positively, or to add layers to my understanding of things that I encounter on a daily basis. I just want to make sure that I'm always encouraging people to be curious. Always be curious. Go ahead and ask questions. Do not mind looking. Like you're not as smart as people who are in your area and around you think you should be. That's no problem. You want to make sure that no matter what, that at the end of the day you get the knowledge that you're supposed to have. And also think about entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is something that's great. I mean, you get to be your own boss, but even if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you need to learn some foundation in business. You need to go online, see if you can find a course in finance. I definitely advise anyone who's thinking about being an entrepreneur to take a tax class or find one online or find a Groupon for it. But learn about how taxes work. So that way, when you're being an entrepreneur and you're generating all this income, you know exactly what to do with your money. You know how much of it you're supposed to be able to keep, how much you owe to the government, and what things that you can do that are actually tax deductible that will help you out, that will help you to keep and maintain your business. I think that when I had a small business with one of my brothers, one of the things that I wish that I had did and had known at the time was the power of taking your business and getting your tax ID and make sure your business is set up right. Make sure you have the appropriate business license. Make sure that you're able to take anything that you use in your household for the purpose of your business, and you actually use that when you're filing your taxes. It will reduce your taxable income, and it will make it where you get more money back. And there are other financial benefits to owning your own.